Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to an amazing episode of Ignite with Sandy. Remember what Ignite with Sandy is? We fire up your neurons, get you to start thinking, get you to start enjoying your life, being sure that you are having a wonderful time. And sometimes that requires a bit of balance, and that's what the Celestial magazine is all about. It's about your work life balance, your relationships, how you can be a better version of yourself, a happier, a healthier version. And we bring you wonderful guests from different parts of the world who share their experiences, their expertise, etc. And today, I have a wonderful young lady who is packed in so much in this short period of time. And when I spoke with her, I thought to myself, there are three E's that describe her best. Number one, she's very energetic. Number two, she's very enthusiastic. And number three, she's very empathetic. Now, empathy is something that most of us don't have. I would call it a special gift that some people have. And she is one of those people who has it. So, as you know, I never introduce my guest, and I always get them to introduce themselves. So, I'm going to bring on this wonderful young person, and she is going to introduce herself to you.
Hi,
Well, my
Sam.
dear, thank you very much for joining us. And please introduce yourself to this audience that's waiting to hear from you.
Yeah, a very good evening to all of you. First of all, Sandy, thank you so much for introducing me on this platform. I myself a tarot reader, a Reiki healer, and a career counselor. So I started the journey from the age of 20th, and it's been 8 years since I'm working on this platform. So I would like to tell, tarot reading is all about giving predictions regarding your present, past, and future, and helping out to various things like related to your career, health, relationships, and everything. Majorly, people believe that tarot reading is all about assumptions or superstitious belief. But here on this platform, I would like to clear you certain things that tarot reading is more like scientific because it is all connected to the energies. It connects with your subconscious mind and connectivity to your different dimensions. Accordingly, you'll get the perfect readings. So I started this journey of mine. Uh, so, Sandy, yeah, please.
Okay, so what I'd like you to share, Soumya, is before you became this professional tarot card reading, what were you doing before that?
All right. If I talk about my past experiences, how does I come into tarot world, right? I was a teen, and at the age of 19, I met one tarot reader during an event. And I would like to tell you, Sandy, I was not at all interested in tarot reading. I was a teenager who was preparing for graduation and doing my studies. And on that time, I got a call through an event. I was actually hosting an event and I was doing anchoring out there. So I met one beautiful lady. So she called me out for a tarot session. I simply said her no. Because I said, I do believe in God and I do believe in Almighty, but I do not believe in tarot and predictions and all. So she simply smiled at me and she said, okay, Soumya, no issues. Just sit down. Keep your questions to yourself and choose one card. So I listened to her carefully and I kept my question to myself and I chose one card. And to be honest, the card which I chose related to the question, it's somehow very true. That lady told me everything about my present life and the future events too, and gave me some remedies to do. And drastically, my whole life has changed. So I really figure out that yes, it poses some energies. So on that time, I remember that lady said to me that Soumya, you will come into this world, tarot world. So I on that time I just said that no, I will never going to come on this tarot reading because I'm not interested. But yes, after a certain time, like after completion of my graduation, the dreams were popping out to me, and regarding that lady only, that why don't you come to learn tarot and come and everything would be better in your life. So getting rid of the dreams, I somehow called her as I said that, ma'am, I really wish to learn tarot reading only because I want to get rid of that dreams. Apart from that, I will never going to tell anybody I'm a tarot reader. so so I learned tarot reading, but I did not tell anybody about the same. So when I was doing a job in Amity University, so one of my friend literally figured out the deck, and she asked me, "Oh, you are a tarot reader? You know tarot reading?" So I just said that yes, and it's a secret. I didn't tell anybody till yet. So after some time, she just was very curious, and she just said to me that, Samya, can you just do one reading for me? So I was like, all right, okay, I'll just do it for you. So she asked me regarding the relationship stuff, and she was like very anxious and very, she was not at all happy with her marriage, and like she wished to get married, and she was very confused on that time. So all of a sudden, I've just said that that person isn't going to marry you, and he will be going to come within 3 months and going to clear you each and everything. So time flies. Within 3 months, he came and he cleared each and everything. And she just came to me and said that, Swami, you were absolutely correct. And the things were happened as you predicted. So afterwards, this story goes on.
Okay, so what I wanted to, ask you, because a lot of people do tarot reading, etc., and you actually learned it. So can you tell us a little bit about, the scientific part, or what part is it, all those cards and all? What do you actually learn?
All right. Okay. So I would like to tell you about more in detail a little bit about the tarot deck. See, you can clearly see here. So this tarot deck is consists of 78 cards, and we actually divide this section into two parts called Major Arcana and Minor Arcana. So Major Arcana consists of 22, rest are our Minor Arcana. So I would like to tell you certain things how we divide that. See, major events in our life, like for example, your birth, your death, your health, your marriage. These are the major life events which happens occur once or twice in anybody's life, right? If I talk about twice in terms of your marriage, can be, but these are some major life. So if I talk about a little bit history of tarot, it was initiated in 19th of century by Filippo Mario Visnotti in Italy, and there are certain figures, or you can see that image is kind of a thing. Okay, so it is called tree of life. So these images were used by Visnotti to figure out the predictions, and that Visnotti was playing with the cards, and they actually made on the images on that particular cards, and they were playing like with the friends. And sooner or later on, it became popular that they consider some kind of a neutral powers or some imaginary powers that can also tell about the fortune, that can also tell about the future events. So for that instance, it comes into the entire world, and by the 21st of century, it became popular in India too. So, yes, there are certain events you can be predicted about your present, past, and future by this deck. Yes, for this reading, a person needs to be very much positive, and yes, absolutely, you need to have a belief on Almighty and in the tarot deck too.
Okay, so how did you start out, and when it was happening, what were you discovering about yourself? Because I know that, not everybody can be a tarot reader. You can learn it, but I think there's a lot to do with empathy and energy and all of that. So give us an idea of how you started and how it developed more and more, because I know that when we spoke the last time, you asked me a question, and
Right.
yes, and I gave you some information, and I was absolutely amazed because you picked up a card and you said something to me. I said, whoa, this is absolutely awesome. So tell us how you developed this gift of yours, and how it's moving ahead for you.
All right, sure. Would like to tell you about something related to myself. If I talk about my early birth or early childhood days of mine, I always think that I come here for a purpose of life, not just normal doing job and everything. So I always feel a connection with Almighty by using some symbols. Like suppose I was getting a lot of angelic numbers like 444, 222, 1111, and I used to figure out its meaning. Sometimes I pop up butterflies, I figure out that what is it. So I always curious to know about my soul journey. So when I came into tarot reading and by the sense of dreams, I came to understand that yeah, I have another gift of mine which is called psychic abilities, where because I can connect to a particular energy of a person. Like if the person is not so good, or he's so negative, or she's so negative, I feel that immediately that, oh, I don't need to talk with that person, his energy is very much like vampire. So yes, everything is connected via energies, and some kind of energies you figure out that it is very good energy, you feel very empathic out towards that, and you pop up all the questions, or you feel like you're getting healing by that person's. So that kind of energy sensitivity starts on my body. Like suppose if I'm going to a crowded area, I didn't like it much. So I understand myself. For that, I did a meditation lot many times on myself, and I figure it out what is all about. So it is my self journey, or you can say spiritual awakening going on by the process and process. Then while interacting with more clients, like one reference goes to another. So people came and again, and one of my friend asked me that I'm not getting my offer letter. Everything is being cleared. You have some powers, I believe. Can you please help me out? So I just prayed to my God and did some Reiki healing. And miraculously, within 7 days, she got the offer letter of 80 lakh per annum. But I never made it my profession because I was not prepared yet for a professional tarot reader. But yes, simultaneously, on the other side, I was helping people, and gives me a lot of satisfaction, which a job never had given to me, even though I was getting lack of packages. All right, so this makes me wonder. So always do what your heart wish to do, or you feel satisfied for.
Absolutely. I think that's a very important point you made because, you could have a fabulous career and yes, you may be making a lot of money, which is an important thing, but you're not completely satisfied with that on an emotional level, on a mental level. And uh, one thing, I do financial planning and I talk a lot about money and financial security. And here you are, who gave up a very nice, well paying job, right? And you plunged into something where there was no marketing, people really didn't know you very well. It was all, just starting out. So, how did you handle that financial part? Because it was a drop, I'm sure, in your income from really steady knowing what's coming into the bank to not knowing what will be the end. What will be the amount at the end of the month and having to look after yourself? How did you manage that?
Yes, yes. Sandy, I would like to tell you in this brief, yes, there is a breakdown in my period because I was thinking I'm getting a lack of rupees from a particular job, and second time there is my passion, whom I should invest or not, because nobody wants to leave their job and started a full-fledged business or a profession right from the scratch. It is not at all easy. One has to do the marketing, one has to do the like everything, references, and of course you require a lot of money. But only one thing really helped me is my willpower and my strength and Almighty God. So when I fully fledgedly started this my tarot professional, the reason why I started is like I earlier I was thinking the people are having lot many counselors, lot many accountants, a lot many HRs, but not having tarot reader much. So this makes me wonder that if a person is getting help out of me and their life is being changing to the good, so this is the service I should follow first. This is my job, that I should help each and everyone. So if I talk about one of the experiences, why I figure out that I should step into the tarot reader professionally, I met one guy who was going into the different thing like drugs abuse and everything, which makes me feel saddened that today's generation at the age of 19 or 18 committing suicides, they are doing adultery, they are doing drug abuse. Why? Because they're not understanding about themselves and they're not getting a vision clear. So I would not like to tell you a name, but I would like to tell that I really did a Reiki healing plus tarot session, and he changed tremendously. And he's the guy who really says that, Soumya, you made my life. And I really feel good that, so everything, Sandy, sometimes is not money. So you should be not only materialistic, but you should know emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, what are you doing, and you should be doing that. With that passion, you will feel like you are doing a fabulous job in your life. And of course, I know that God will going to help me to succeed.
Yes, I think what is very important, what I'm hearing and getting from you is when you're doing things with a clean heart. You're not looking, oh, is this going to make me rich? Am I going to become a multimillionaire by doing this? You're doing it because you feel it's the right thing to do. You feel it gives you certain satisfaction. And when you are able to help others, that makes you feel better. So, my next question to you is, um, amongst the people that approach you who are now have benefited from you, were they a mixture of old and young, or were they more old people, more young people, more middle aged? What kind of an age group is it?
I think I'm having all the age groups, and tarot is the beautiful part that it includes all the age. So, but I'm really happy and surprised though that the younger people are also coming for this session. They are clearly opening their hearts and telling about their problems. They are facing physically, like mentally, emotionally. Earlier they were like little stagnant and they were thinking that, oh, tarot is all superstition or it is court related, right? So, yes, middle and old aged group are also included regarding their health issues and regarding their relationships issues. But I'm really happy to say that I am concluding all the age groups over here. And from past 2 3 years, I can see that the middle relationship, the age group of 30 to 40, and between 18 to 27 came a lot, so they're also happy. And of course it's very good, like if any person you're not happy with and you came to know that okay, the future events would not be that much good, or future events can be changed to a better thing by doing certain remedies, so it is like a miracle in anyone's life. Because if I talk about my tarot reader, when she came and I was having issues regarding the home. So my father used to purchase a home, and due to some other reason, due to some negative energies, I would say rather, or any other things, or you can say the vastu related things, the things were not happening. The job was not good, the business was not going that much good, and we were suffering from 8 to 10 years. So when tarot reader came into my life, and she actually told me certain remedies, and from from it's been almost 8 years I'm living in the same house. So I really give lots of blessing to my mentor, to my teacher, and that I think so biggest money she got. And I think the gratitude is the utmost thing. You can become a billionaire or millionaire, but mental satisfaction is the one thing you always be inspired for, and you should love what you do, what I really think, so you work upon it.
Very true, very true. So tell me now, do you have a balance of male and female, or is it more female people who want to know about relationships and marriage and having babies? And if the men do come to you, is it more towards career and business and all? Is it like separated, or they're mixed questions from both male and female?
All right, I would like to answer this question. Of course, women are more curious to know about their relationship stuff, and they are a bit emotional. So yes, it really helps to recover from the anxiety, stress, and emotional thinking, because they get really emotional satisfaction when they get an answer instead of overthinking. But yeah, men also do to come in my session, but they are majorly asking about their profession, their career, and some like males also come regarding their like marriage stuff and relationship too. So yeah, mixture of male and female.
Yeah. So because this is what I've noticed, that the males are more, I think, from the time that they go to school and university and whatever, their focus, it's not them. It's the focus from the people around them, that you have to get a job, you have to have a career, you have to have a proper degree, you have to generate income because it is your responsibility to, have a family and look after them. And the female has got a different kind of path, where, okay, she can be a professional, she can also earn money, but it's not the driving, deciding factor, because she can always take a back seat and say, okay, my husband is there, he's taking care of it. So I think there's a lot of social conditioning also, which plays a role when it comes to people coming to you and asking. Because as you said, the females have a certain set of questions and the males have a certain set of questions. But do you feel, for example, in the younger generation, that the males and the females are asking similar questions? They're both worried about relationships, they're both worried about their own careers and businesses. How does that work?
Right. Sandy, you have absolutely said it correctly that social conditioning matters a lot. Always male, we are supposed to tell to male that, oh, they cannot open their heart out. They are like not much emotional, which is very wrong and which is injustice to them. But yes, eventually the younger generation is understanding that emotional needs are also there, relationship things are also there, but from their childhood it's being conditioned that you cannot tell us about their you if you're getting stress, if you're getting anxiety issues, or you're not able to cope up with your career, because they are being conditioned that you need to take a charge and you need to run the family, right? So yes, women are more considerable into emotional conditioning and emotional welfare and running their family, right? Because a male dominating society we are going through, so they always think so it is only a female responsibility to take care of the family, to take care of their children and everything. And somewhere they're also lacking some emotional instability, like you can say instability there regarding their love and relationships. So tarot plays a very important role in both their lives. So majorly I can see there are women only. And yes, society need to upgrade it themselves, I would say. Men should also come with their questionnaire regarding the emotional well-being and their career prospect in terms of their women also. Like many women came regarding their husband, they wish to know about their husband future, they wish to know about their children future. So I figure out that majorly male are into their profession thinking and only the money thinking expect, but it has to change, I believe so. So that they will come and think about, and they said to me that, Soumya, I just really wish to know about my wife and how her future would be, or how she will be coping up with their mental stress and everything. So this will be making me feel that yeah, the future is changing now. So it is going little slow.
Yeah, I think you're very right, and especially in India, that feeling is still there. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but if the men come to a tarot reader, they are supposed to be slightly weak, or they're not very manly, or they're not focused. And so why would they go to a tarot reader? That's not okay. So I think there's a lot of social pressure and sometimes social stigma when it comes to men coming for tarot reading. So what would you suggest to any male person who would be watching this webinar of ours later on, when we promote it on social media? What would you say to the men?
Yes, although Celestia is always promoting women empowerment, but it doesn't mean we are making lesser than any man, or making we are making like somewhere down. So I would just like to give this message to all the males that yes, you all get stressed in your career, in your business, in your mental life, and please stick out and basically came out of that stigma that you cannot go to any tarot reader, or you cannot go to any counselor for these aspects. You keep everything on your mind, you keep everything on your heart, because you believe that you cannot open up your emotions because of the social boundaries or upbringing, or the pressure from our ancestors that okay, a male cannot cry, and male cannot tell us about their emotions. But yes, it's a message for all the men that you should do a tarot reading or any counseling in case you figure out you are getting stress, anxiety, any kind of issues related your love life, your relationship. Trust me, this would be a wonderful for your above career aspect too, because if you are stressed with something, you cannot move your other aspect and vice versa. So male, I would just say that you should be open up more, and please came out of that stigma.
And I think it's an important message that you should be giving to the wives, to the girlfriends, to the mothers, saying, okay, if your son is having some issues, or if your male partner is having some challenges, so why not just go and do a tarot reading? Maybe it'll just make you feel relaxed. Maybe a lot of things that you've been, keeping in your mind and in your heart, or mind actually, would just disappear, because you're doing it out of pressure, out of fear, and a lot of things affect the health also. So, one thing I'd like to ask you, Soumya, is we talk about relationships and we talk about career and money and all of that. But in tarot reading, can you also find out about health? Is there something that could is in the cards when you want to talk about health? Because many people don't talk about health. They only want to know, will I be happy? Will I get married? Will I succeed? Will I do this? But what about health? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes, yes, of course. Yes, tarot cards really predict about the health, and it is not only about the health which is related to some kind of a disease, but more about the mental disease as well. It clearly said, and above the chakras are also mentioned in the tarot deck, and the planets also mentioned out there. So, by the helping of the image and the planet's image, we can figure out easily what kind of a problem it can be. Like if I give an example, and I'm giving you very secretive knowledge, there is one card who can also tell you about whether you'll get an surgery or not, well, whether you should be get operated or not, or you will be going to operate it in future, in which part of your body, that also can be predicted.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so when we were discussing you coming on the show, etc., you were very generous, and I know that this is your profession, and you have professional fees, etc. But you were very generous to our members of the Celestial Club, and we had a bit of a announcement, and we asked some people to uh, find out whether they would be interested in reading, and eventually we did get some very good responses, and you selected 5 people. So I think you've been in touch with all of them, and I'm sure they're very excited to know about it. So for the next 10 minutes, could you please just do whatever magic you do? And I think everybody's got a code name, so privacy and everything is there. So I'll leave you up to it, and I'm very excited to hear it as well.
All right, Sandy, thank you so much. I'm also very excited to give them their readings. So, yes, we have shortlisted some names because, it is very difficult to do the readings for all the people. And for getting the utmost privacy, we have also mentioned there some divine names so that none of the privacy and their names being disclosed. So, first of all, by their divine names, I would like to call upon Saraswati for the reading. So, Saraswati, this is the reading for you. And your question, I'm going to read it out for you so that you can understand your readings very well. So I would like to call upon my angels for giving that reading. So Saraswati, your question was related to your career and job. So you really wish to know what will be the best career for me in case you want to get more funds and more money into your life. To get attracted into that money, you would like to get attracted from which domain majorly? So, and what gives you more money in terms of your career? So I would like to give you a reading on that same. I'm shuffling a card for you. All right. So here are the cards, and I would like to tell you each and everything. So Saraswati, I would like to tell you first of all that you are a very energetic person. Okay, you are full of energy and you're full of enthusiastic, and you are the person who like to travel a lot too. So I got an energy, and regarding your energy consciousness, and as per your questionnaire, I would like to tell you anything related to your import and export, especially regarding the studies, or you can become a teacher or a counselor in which you are indulging related to the studies or teaching something, and that would be a worldwide. So related to any import export work. Import export is like related to your earth material. Earth is into like any kind of ornaments, you can do that import export or kind of a trading. Or you can do the import of and export of waste paper, what material will also going to work for you. And anything related to the like career part, like counseling, you're giving training to somebody. And I can see that angels are with you. So first card is came to the Knight of Wands, which is giving you, predicting you about your energy, that you're very energetic and into that kind of field where you can travel a lot. So I can say that in future you will be traveling a lot into different perspective of lives, and the world card signifying that you can traveling, you would be traveling to a different country, or you would be traveling to your work process. And if you are make your career into import and export, in which you are dealing with different kind of countries, involving them in between, you'll get a lot of money, because the angels are guiding you to listen to your inner voice and make sure you do action regarding the same, like into the profession of import and export, related to waste paper material, or anything related to ornaments which is related to an earth element. So element include like majorly your waste paper or your ornaments work, like kind of a stones or crystals, that work also you can do it. Or related to the wood material, also very much benefited for you. So yeah, so this is the reading for you. So next question, I would like to call upon Lakshmi. So Lakshmi asked me regarding again her future related to the career aspect and what job she should go for. So I would like to tell Lakshmi. So Lakshmi, please listen to your readings carefully. I'm doing this reading regarding to your career aspect. So what will be your career in your future, how you can shape in your future, and what career would be best for you. Okay. All right. So very good card came upon Lakshmi for you. So this card clearly signifying me a partnership, right? So I can see that you face lot many challenges due to the weaker planets on your positions, and due to this reason, you're not able to cope up with the career aspect in your life. So if you do any kind of work related to like partnership, that will be going to benefit you, or a business that involving lot many people or social activity. So any event work you can do, anything related to events, social gatherings, or even like planning, like marriage planning, or related to kind of events in which you're socializing with many people, give you lots of prosperity and career aspect. And I can see that you can also indulge in something related to, you know uh, you will be dealing with different kind of people relating to aluminium. Regarding aluminium is clearly coming into the my context, like aluminium wires and electronic items also. You can indulge your which will be giving you a lot of money, and you will be successful in the next within a span of 3 years, I would say, rather. And yes, I can see a little bit of struck energy where you are being waiting for something to happen in your life. So I would like to tell you, Lakshmi, this is the right time to do a partnership and start your work into this domain where you will be socializing with people, and you are engaging more clientage into related to the, you know, social gatherings and event management kind of a work that will be going to really benefit for you. So event management you will do, that will be going to give you lots of benefits, because here is the higher priestess where keeping the money all over. You can see the flowers are blossoming, so which is showing the abundance is coming in your life. So even management would be best career option for you. Okay. So next question is for Sita. Sita asked me related to me, like again for a career. I'm so happy to see that majorly women are very much focused towards their career, and everyone really wish to know about their careers. So this is very helping people a lot. They a lot many times to say about. Or let me read a question for you. So you asked me related to your career again. So you actually really wish to know how you will be your life afterwards, and what career you should be go for. So basically, you want to know what will be your future also in coming 5 years, as per the question you told me. So I would like to tell you about the future also. So I would give the three energies for you that is related to your. Okay. Uh, Sita, I would like to tell you, you have recently gone through a tower situation. Means I can clearly say here the energy, the business you have started, it has not worked in your past life, and you have gone through many sufferings in your life recently. But yes, I can see that you are very much confused also regarding your career choices, and you're juggling up with your thoughts and your emotions. As per I can see that you are doing a lot many hard work too. I can clearly see the card over here that you are doing currently a lot of hard work into this profile of yours, if you're an author or you're writing books for someone. So what I can see that this is clearly showing me the justice card for you. So whatever profession you are doing, please stick to that profession, because I cannot see here that you should change your profession here. But results will be coming soon into your life, and you will be getting the justice. This justice card is showing me that you will be getting the results of your like hard work you are doing into your domain recently. So keep up the good work you are doing, and you will get the results within 5 years. I would not advise you to change any career prospect of yours, but rather to be patient and to understand your, like if you're able to handle your emotions wisely, you can do excel in your career. What I can see that. Okay. So this reading is for you, Sita. Next is Miss Pooja. Okay. So yes, Arya Puja. So Arya Puja is your that goddess name. I can see that. Oh wow, you also asked me related to your career. Another question is related to your career too, Arya Puja. So I would like to tell you your question according to the question related to your career, your future, how it will be going to be in your future prospect, and what will be in your future. That was your question. Okay. Right. So yes, puja is a very very good card for doing business. Business related business would be really benefited for you instead of job. If you are doing job, so I would rather suggest you to do a business. If you start anything of your own, that will be going to give you more results in your career aspect. So I would really going to tell you that you should start your own work. That work can be related to your creativity, anything related to your creation. You're applying your creativity part, because I can see here, Arya Puja, that you're a very creative person. You really like to do something creativity in your life, so it can be making artisans or any kind of I can see here the energy that you like to demonstrate a lot of things. So handicraft things as well. So anything utilizing your creativity, you will do by your own efforts, give you a lot many results in future. And as for I can see that if you are not doing currently job, you're not doing any business. I can see that there are also energies that you may be doing a job. So it is a time to call upon to listen to your instincts and making a connection to your work and making a connection to your like business that you makes really happy and your creativity all about. So utilize your creativity, open up your sacral chakra. That will be going to give you a lot many results in your future. Thank you. So this is for you, Ari Puja. Last but not the least, I will be going to do the reading for Mother Mary. So our last divine name is Mother Mary. So I would also like to do the reading related to their career, because mostly all the question is related to the careers aspect only. So I'm very happy to see that the women are very much becoming independent, and they are like they really wish to know about their future related to the career aspect, and they're very much focused towards their goal in life. So I'm really happy to see that. So wow, what wonderful card I can see here for you. Yeah. So here I can see that a card which is related, a very beautiful card, and it is related to the, planet Venus. Planet Venus is all about giving luxuries to the people. Any work related to perfumes, cosmetics, even though makeup artist, these all are related to Venus items. So yes, in case if you really want to prosper in the work arena, you can do the work related which includes luxuries. Like in the luxurious items, if I talk about related to the cosmetic works, we're really going to benefit you. Female beauty, I would say perfumes work very going to be wonderful for you, or any other which really makes female more attractive. That will give you a lot many opportunities in life, and you can say the name and fame too. So in nowhere, if you really wish to become a makeup artist, or you're getting interested towards the same, okay, it is a calling for you again. Or anything related to the cosmetics, like it can be related or selling of cosmetic items, like cream, perfumes, or any others which make another person very beautiful or attractive, or any other thing. That is the best work she can do. And yes, of course, you will get a benefit also in that domain. Yeah. So thank you so much for listening to me, guys, and please let me know how does you figure out my readings, and it really resonate to you or not. Please comment me, and you can also ping me towards my personal number to know in details. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Soumya. That was very interesting. But what was the most interesting part is all our ladies wanted to know about business, about making money. I think that is an amazing thing because it goes to show that, you know, people are changing the way that they think. People are becoming more independent. The women are becoming more independent. They want to follow their own business, they want to follow their own career path. And what I also was saying is that it's not so much about career, it's more about business, about being your own boss, about
Right.
having your own business, being in charge, being in control of what you do with your life, with your work, with your money. And I think that's an amazing reading that we had from you. So thank you very, very much. And we're going to be signing off now because I know I could go on forever. but we have to have a time frame. So thank you very much, Soumya, for your time and your effort and your generosity in giving these readings absolutely free. But we all do understand that this is your calling, this is your passion, and this is how you earn your living. So thank you very much, and God bless from Celestia.
Thank you so much, Sandy. And thank you, all of you, for listening to me.
Well, there you have it. Wonderful talking about tarot readings. And it's something that is, I think, very gentle. And it's something to do with you, with your energies, and how you can bring about positive changes in your life. So, if you're looking at getting more balance, getting more peace of mind, being happier in your life, perhaps a tarot reading could do the job. So, please do reach out to us on our Facebook page for Celestia, on our YouTube channel. Send us some comments, and also on our LinkedIn page if you would like to connect with Soumya for a private reading. And remember, we appreciate you. And what does that mean? That means you have to appreciate us. So please like, please share, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So until next week, thank you very much for watching. We love you and God bless. Take care.